Okay.
Well, really pleased to be able to advance to Detroit. Hats off to Northern Kentucky. I thought Cam did an unbelievable job all year long. She had her kids playing her best basketball at the end of the season, and those freshmen really developed, and they're going to be good in the future. So we knew we had our hands full. We came out and played pretty well. Had a little bit of a gap and then kind of let them back in the first half. But when push came to shove, I thought our defense really took over in the second half. And this young lady, Sid Hall here, really stepped up as a senior and led us.
And Sid, talk about your game today. I mean, you've been struggling a little bit on the offensive end, and you really kind of got it going tonight. How big was it to see the ball go in the hoop?
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, we were just talking about how I just kind of attacked and kept shooting the ball. Hit a couple threes, but it was weird to have more layups than threes. That's usually not my game, but I was doing everything I could to get us to Detroit.
And you guys started off offensively pretty slow. What really spurred the offense in the second half when you opened it up?
We started making shots. I mean, you know, the ball started going in the hoop, and we practiced all week the way that we're going to attack our post players of getting it in, getting out. In the first half, we held the ball quite a bit. In the second half, we started getting more movements, and as the ball reversed, Sid was able to get downhill and get some layups.
And Sid, one last question. This was your final game in the jungle. How special was it to get a win and know that you're moving on to semifinals with a win here?
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm going to miss playing in the jungle. It's a lot of fun, and we actually had a pretty good crowd tonight, so I was excited, and yep, glad to see us moving on to Detroit.
Thanks, Sid.
Thank you.
Happy again.
Don't get lost in all the media.
Okay, Austin. Just talk a little about the game. In the third quarter, you guys really seemed to step it up. It was really close throughout the first half. What did you guys do differently, especially on the defensive end that opened up the game?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think we did anything differently defensively. We held them to 22 in the first half. We just finally got some shots to go in, and the ball moved a little bit better. I mean, we talked a lot about our offense, you know, kind of hurt our defense at times because the ball stuck and we were holding on to it. And once we started playing inside out and we started getting on transition a little bit, you know, things kind of came together.
And Macy, Conference Player of the Year, but she was kind of shut down today. I know a little bit of foul trouble early on. In the second half, what did she do to impact the game, even though it wasn't by points? I know there was a lot of rebounds, and it seemed like she was creating open shots for the rest of the team.
Well, you know, again, sometimes, I mean, Macy was Player of the Year. Obviously, that's going to be the game plan for something like that. But we'd worked in practice on getting those kickouts. And once we actually opened it up, they doubled, Macy kicked it out, and we were able to hit threes. So, you know, she's an unselfish player. She didn't care about statistics, but was really excited to see her get Player of the Year. Very, very, you know, deserved. Probably the most consistent player in the Horizon League all season long.
And this is the fourth straight year with 20 wins for your senior class. How big is that of an achievement for the first time ever in school history to get that?
Well, I mean, like I told the girls in the locker room, it'd be, you know, 4 straight 20-win seasons, 6 out of 7 20-win seasons. It speaks to the culture of the kids and the leadership that passes down from year to year of what we're trying to achieve. And you know, you graduate the school as third all-time leading scorer and one of the best defensive players ever in Jenna Gunn, and yet we come back, you know, this year and are able to get 20 wins. So it's the players; they're good kids, and they really want to work, and you know, they're a joy to coach.
You guys have a big matchup with Wright State in the semifinals when you head up to Detroit. How big is that after playing 2 pretty tight games earlier in the season? What do you guys have to do to get over the hump there?
Well, they're really good, and you know, I think Coach Merriweather's done an outstanding job with her roster, and they play really hard, and they're obviously a tremendous rebounding team. So, you know, if we go to Detroit and we're ready to, you know, box out and rebound effectively and take care of the basketball, you know, we'll give ourselves a chance. But you know, at this time of the year in Detroit, you know, it's the last 4 teams. That's what you want to do, is give yourself a shot, and we're looking forward to it.